Hello, everybody. My name's the Mad Kitty Man, and welcome to Do Not Take This Cat Home. Now, kind of strange how it is that the game says, Do not take this cat home. Could you guys, if I were to be walking home from work or from anywhere and I just see a cat sitting in the box staring at me with those little eyes, I'll take that little guy home. I will take it home. I got two cats already, but I'll take this little guy home. Now, this game is very interesting. Our choices matter, and we get, I believe, there's like multiple endings, but there's one true ending. Now, on the itch.io, the developers page, he has the true ending guide, but I'm going to try to figure out the true ending by myself before I decide to get help. Anyway, let's get right on into it. You're not having a great day as usual. Okay. Oh, great. It's the first time in a while that you've felt like going out. But in the middle of your walk, it starts raining. Typical, but maybe this is a sign that you should stay home today. Yeah, you can always try again tomorrow, right? Honestly, if it's raining outside, like not too long ago, I think it was like 2 days ago, it was storming and I was just chilling on my front porch. I don't mind rain. You turn your head home when Huh? What was that? There are only a few people around on the street. Makes sense due to the increase of missing persons around the area recently. Oh, is there a murderer? Well, that and the weather. Oh, so the rain murders people? Dot, dot, dot. But none of them react to the sound at all. Curiously guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. You tremblingly enter the alley and walk forward. The ground dimmed by rain makes your steps sound louder and more confined than you actually feel. Where's the cat? Finally, the sound source comes into view in a cold, dim light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, is a cat. Aww. I don't care. Sorry, my voice cracked. But I don't care. If the cat kills me, I don't care. I don't care if the cat turns into like a ancient god from the underworld and then kills me. As long as I get to pet the cat, I am happy. Sorry, microphone. Huh? Guess should have been obvious. What other animal says meow? Does a dog say meow? No, a dog goes bark. A cow goes moo. And a chicken goes cluck. Now, a rooster, it goes cock-a-doodle-doo, in which they do that at like 5 o'clock in the morning. Jesus Christ. It's an interesting looking cat. His pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of black fur. I can confirm this. Black cats are awesome because I have one. His name is Oliver. It puts his paws up on the edge of the box and looks up at you. Oh. So cute. It definitely knows it. You never had much of an opinion one way or another about cats before. But if they're like all like this one, it's a shock they haven't already found a way to rule the world. Fair point, because honestly, technically, if you think about it, you don't own the cat. The cat owns you. You don't think you'd mind bowing down to the feline overlord. You look around the alley with a small frown. Who leaves a cat in a cardboard box these days anyway? Wouldn't they just jump out and leave the box eventually? There are some dickbags out there in the world. cat doesn't answer you, obviously. It's also it also doesn't do as you suggest and leave the box. It's just looking at you, as if it's waiting for you to make the next move. Do not take the cat home or take the cat home. You know what? You reach into the box and pick the cat up, holding it in front of you. Why not? Aww. You're all alone, and well, I'm kind of the same boat myself, so you bring the cat close. Didn't realize that it was shivering until just then, but its slow breath eases as it presses on into your chest. Why not stick together, right? At least for a little while. Oh. Fun fact, apparently a cat purrs. Now, don't quote me on this, but apparently a cat purrs at a certain frequency that can heal people. And that's just something that's so interesting. You think a little while will probably be more than like a day. You be responsible and take it to a shelter tomorrow. But for now, let's get you out of the rain, okay? Aww. You stop by a small local pet store for some cat food, then head back home. You live in the modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bath. One you live alone in. So it felt weird having another living being inside it after so long. Also, it said cat food, right? So we picked up cat food. You might want to grab cat litter too. Even if it's just a cat. After locking the front door and placing the cat onto the floor, you watch for a moment as it courteously explores the new environment. Leaving the feline to its own devices, you set about making the both of you some dinner. You take out a can of cat food and open it with a tab on top. You put some cat food on a saucer and click your tongue to call the cat over to you. Click your tongue? I usually go pss, 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 pss. It peeks up and you're beckoning and rushes over. It looks like a plate of food. And completely ignores it. Not hungry, I guess. You try not to let it annoy you. The cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you spent your hard-earned cash on it. Listen, okay? I spent like 25 bucks on a bag of cat food for my cats, and let me tell you, they do the exact same. Like, sometimes when they're eating it, they get their food all over the floor, and I'm just like, I spent 25 bucks for a bag of cat food. It's just a cat after all. I just leave it here if you get hungry later, okay? The cat rubs his body against your leg and with a purr. Aww, you smile. That's enough of a thanks for you. It follows you into the kitchen as you start on your own dinner. You decide that you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. Ah! Bread, toasted, mayo. Ugh. Who puts mayo and mustard? That's no. No. No, you don't do that. Turkey and cheese and lettuce perfectly placed. Okay, what kind of cheese are we talking about? Because I kind of usually do monster cheese on my turkey sandwich. Or provolone. What? Oh, ow. You wince as you cut your finger on the knife while slicing a tomato. Stupid. You feel a little embarrassed for such a blunder and sigh, tossing the knife onto the cutting board. You're about to head to the bathroom with a bandage when the cat hops up onto the counter. It sniffs at the knife and meows almost pointedly at you. Don't worry, I'm alright. It was just a... Uh-oh. You watch as the cat starts to... lick lightly and enthusiastically at the blood on the knife. At your blood. You're so shocked by... You're shocked that... You were so shocked that by the time you came to your senses, the knife has already been completely clean. The cat sits back, staring at you. You feel so uneasy. Sure, cats are meat eater predators, but that was a little weird, right? Just a little bit. Sure, you're not a cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do. No. That's not good. I don't think a cat is supposed to eat human or have any human blood or anything. Right? Uh-oh. Well, regardless, you're not about to abandon a cat in need. Well, it's starting to rain outside, not after all your efforts. You're going to take it to the shelter tomorrow anyway. What's one night of awkwardness? Weird or not, it's just a cat. The rest of the evening, unfortunately, goes downhill from there. Oh no. Even after covering up your finger cut with a bandage, the cat keeps trying to lick the wound while you're eating your sandwich, while you're cleaning up the kitchen, while trying to watch TV. You generally push it away every time, but you're starting to get worried about the strange behavior. What if it got a taste for blood and thinks that you're food now? You're not sure what you will do if it starts to get more aggressive. You keep thinking about it. The cat food sitting in the corner, untouched. No human blood. Oh, come on, enough already. You shove it away a little more forcefully this time out of the annoyance. You feel bad immediately. I would feel bad too, but I would feel 100% bad. Matter of fact, go back to the cat store and, I don't know, find a cat treat. I'm just saying. But you can do anything. The cat meows sharply at you and dashes off around the corner into the hall. You sigh deeply. At this point, you're just worried that it's going to take a bit out of you in your sleep. Maybe a vet will have an idea on how to calm it down. You can only hope. You don't have many other options left other than tossing the cat out in the rain. After finding a number of a local vet, I did not get to finish to read that. The lights just went out. Great. Just great. Rain must have knocked out the power. You check your cell phone only to find that it's out of battery. I don't think that's good. You must have forgotten to charge it before leaving out earlier, bro. If I go anywhere, I always have my phone out 100%. Always. The outing has been so spur out of the moment that it had no doubt messed with your unusual routine. You grab a flashlight to turn it on. Okay. It's quiet. Too quiet. Did the rain stop? But then, why did the power go out? You look outside. The sky is pitch black. What time is it? Turn to check the clock. Hi, how you doing, kitty? How you doing? I see help. I see kill. I see 666 and 3 o'clock. Thinking now, you realize the clock should have been working at all with the power outage, but the numbers are lit up. Are going completely haywire. The cat stares at you, completely still. You think it was a statue if you didn't know any better. It's not giving off any indication that it's alive. It's not blinking, it's not even breathing, but its eyes. This isn't normal. You're afraid. And my nose itches. You want to run, but you're afraid to let the cat out of your sight. You consider tossing the cat out after all. But as soon as the thought enters your head, you feel a sharp urge to vomit. Those eyes are holding you still, even with your flashlight trained on it. Its pupils are large. No. Flashlight flickers. Uh-oh. We're dead. And the cat's gone. Fear immediately grips your mind. The silence punctures while you... With the rapid pump of your blood in your heart, it is overwritten as your ears slowly start to pick up sounds of static all around you. How's the clock working with no power? You didn't know why such questions mattered at this moment. But you felt as if you having an answer will make sense out of everything that's happening. That order will be restored. But no answers comes to mind. Your back was away from the clock, and feel as the air itself coils tightly and abruptly in response, like a predator prepping to pounce, but waiting for your next move. You're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath. But you can't stay still forever, right? Whatever's watching you, you can already feel its impatience. It's too eager. You don't know you know this, but you can sense it's clearly as if it's had whispered. Right into your ear, right into your soul. It won't let you wait it out. Not that you can even if it did. You can't stay here. You have to run. With this thought and a sudden primal instinct awkwardness within you, making you tear yourself into a hasty burst of movement, of action. But you're still weak from the fear's grip on your mind. Your legs tangled together under your... Oh my god, there's a lot of reading. In your haste, and you fall into the ground. That's not good. A sharp pain explodes into the center of your foot. At first you think you broke your ankle, but something warm and wet trickles down the length of your foot, pulling underneath it. You hear the sound of metal scraping on its tile after skidding across the floor, as if it has been kicked. Winding from the fall, it looks like you daze and set an object, glancing at a sharp light coming from the outside. The light pouring in from your now open front door. Thoughts of how, when, who, what, in regards of your expectability open the door, screech to a halt. Your brain finally identifies the metallic object you've been staring at. It's your kitchen knife. It is still tainted red from your earlier blunder, but that's not right. Wasn't it completely licked clean by the... You gulp dryly as you You gulp dryly at your pain in your foot. You barely have time to wonder if the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on, instead of resting on the cutting board in the kitchen where you left it. Hi, how you doing, kitty? When you spy something in the darkness beyond the knife, it spies right back at you. A pair of glowing golden eyes come forward as the cat emerges from the shadows into the light from your doorway. It pads lightly over to the knife as if skipping in delight. Oh. It bends down to lap up the blood dripping from the blade. Ah. Your sense slowly began to overwhelm you. The chill of the air is starting to suffocate you under its weight. The sound of the shaky breaths discorded against the static, now piercing your skull. Dryness in your tongue spreading to your throat. How did that cat do that? It is incomprehensible sight of the stray you've taken in. Licking away at your kitchen knife, once again completely clean. The sense of blood from the fresh wound on your foot. Blood? Cat. Golden eyes side up as you've responded to your sudden realization. Blood? You're hurt. Your foot is bleeding. You're bleeding. You're bleeding! The cat barely moves, shoulders twitching as if it is considering the act of pouncing forward. But you're already on your feet and out the door. You ran, or rather limped down the empty streets. The sky black from the bleeding red. Oh, and bleeding red. But there is a strange light emitting from nowhere that casts everything else in the white. The house, the trees, the roads, even you. Everything. Except your blood. You just can barely glimpse on your bloody imprints. Your injured foot leaves in your wake with every impact it makes with the ground. It hurts. It hurts. But you can't stop. You don't stop. Not when the shadow grows around you. Not when you feel the gaze of your eyes all over you. Not when the road ahead of you is darkened by the long shadow of something behind you. Even then, you didn't stop running because if that cat's right there ahead of you, then what in the world's behind you? I'm going to shave right here for now. I'm not going to end. But I want to look behind. Huh? Interesting. How very, very interesting. Ending 0, it begins. Okay. Keep running. See, it's a good thing. It's a good thing I saved. Huh? Interesting. How very, very interesting. Ending 0, it begins. Huh? Oh. You're walking. Wait. Oh, yeah, wait. What? What just happened? Right. Of course. It's the first time in a while that you felt going out. Hang on 1 second. And you're actually glad that you did. The weather is absolutely perfect today. Is it this? Okay, this reminds me of Slay the Princess. I love it. That's a good sign, right? Maybe your luck is finally starting to turn around. You're tentatively allow yourself to feel excited for the possibilities of where you could go or what you could do. Maybe even who you could meet. You're so deep in thought that you almost missed it. Huh? What was that? Curiously, you guiding your footsteps. Okay. The sunlight only just merging to reach down in between the tall buildings on either side. You timidly entered the alleyway and walked forward. The loose gravel and the scattered debris on the ground softened your steps. Finally, the sound of the source comes into the view. Whatever you do, if you do get cats, just be careful. Because if you get like a long fur, they tend to shed. But also when it's summertime, they tend to shed a lot too. I was going to say kind of like a Siberian Husky, but a Husky tends to shed a lot more during the summer. Almost in either real lights of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, is a cat. Huh. Guess that should have been obvious. It is an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. It puts its paws up to the edge of the box and looks up at you. So, you look so cute, familiar, right? Yep, just like the slip. Then again, it's a cat. Not many different ways for a standard black cat to look, after all. This one sure is cute though. Just look. It's not glaring at you, hissing at you for getting too this close like the other strays have in the past. It's just sitting there patiently, waiting for you to do something. Okay, so it changed. We'll take the cat home. Well, why not? Right? You better reach your arm out before the cat eagerly leaps into them and climbs up onto your shoulder. Its butt, its head onto your temple nuzzle again. What? Temple nuzzle against you. Oh. You. You can't help but smile at the cat's enthusiasm. Let's get you out of here, yeah? On the way home, you briefly consider getting cat food. That would be a waste of time. You shrug that odd feeling and move on. You live in your modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. One you living alone in. So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long. Even if it's just a cat. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you wait for it to walk away and explore its new environment. But it simply sits and looks up at you expectantly. Let's do something with the cat. Like what? Pet the cat, feed the cat, play with the cat, clean the cat. On second. Okay. No, do not clean the cat because I kid you not. I remember one time when I firstly got my cats. Me and my friend, me and her, we were in my bathroom trying to clean the Abby, the calico one. Since she was still a kitten, she perfectly fine, smooth, all that. Oliver, on the other hand, oh boy, this whole arm right here was just covered in claw marks and everything. Let's play with the cat. Poor thing was probably bored stiff sitting in that old box all day. Just watching crowds of people walking by them. Ignoring them. You can't just leave them alone as soon as you're home. A little interspecies socialization won't kill you, right? Aww. You just want some attention, don't you? Want to play, huh? Okay then. Want to play though? Look for some yard. I think my laser pointer still works. Hide and seek, a classic. Let's go. Usually yarn is really great. Laser pointer though, that's where you sometimes get the funniest reactions too. Like, let's see. Cats are curious creatures by nature. They're also natural hunters, sort of. Why not pass the time by letting the cat hunt after something it'll never quite understand? Sounds like a little mean when you think about it. But it's not like the cat will know anyway. Ignorance is bliss, or so they say. So you dig up your old laser pointer from your long ago dreaded days of group presentations in school. You flip it on to see even after all this time the batteries still work. Get a little kick of aiming it to the mirror hanging in the living room so it reflects off the glass. Make a little red dot appear on your knees. Oh no, 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 no. The cat cautiously walks over, stopping every few steps to cast at the looking suspicious at you. When it finally reaches you, it lightly presses its paws onto your knee, like it's trying to catch the dot of red light as casually as possible. You manage to hold back a chuckle. Not that it really matters. The cat isn't paying attention to you at all, entirely focused on the light now, resting on the top of its paw. You move the light a little higher above your knees. The cat reacts immediately, trying to pin the light down. But the next second, you already move it to the floor. The cat generally follows, attempting more energetic pouncing when you shift the red dot. Over here. Over there. And over there. By the couch. On the couch. The cat might be ignoring you, but it's certainly enjoying yourself. It's been a while since you had to laugh this much. You laughed so much, in fact, that you actually shift the red dot onto the lamp beside the couch. Oh no, this is not going to be good. In its haste to get the light, the cat leaps onto the lamp, sending them both to the ground. Yeah! I figured. Oh my gosh. Oh. We pissed the cat off. The cat is sitting there in the middle of the former lamp's broken shattered. Back hunched and his head whipped around. Okay. Now what you do is you try to calm it down, alright? You try to calm the cat down. Back and forth as if it's a panic. You quickly turn off the laser pointer and rush over. I'm sorry, are you okay? Are you hurt? You reach down to pick up the cat to check it for injuries when... Yep. Slash. Ow, hey! The cat swipes at you with its claws extended. It backs up and twitches away, making a frantic half turn in various directions as it's looking for something. Or waiting for something to appear. Ow, geez, that really hurt, you know? Yeah, that tends to happen. You hold your hand with the scratch closest to your chest. It's bleeding, but it's not too big. You're more annoyed than anything but. Immediately, your annoyance starts to bleed into concern. Yep. You watch in shock as the cat starts to run around, tearing at the carpet, the sofa, the armchair. You want to stop it, but you're afraid to get into the middle of its rampage. You consider calling a vet for advice on how to calm it down, but for some reason, you feel like that won't be a good idea. What happened to you? Is it an idea came to you, or rather a realization? You gasp at the laser pointer, aiming it safely away towards the floor in the middle of the living room, thinking, hoping that the cat will calm down if it find what it was looking for. You turn the laser pointer. The cat reaction is immediate. You screwed up. In the span of a mere seconds, you watch as the cat spies the red dot from its perch on a sheared armchair. Leaps high into the air. Changes into the air. I don't think we got a cat anymore. It slams down upon the dot on the floor with the weight of the force shaking the whole apartment. Yeah, I don't think the landlord's going to like this. I don't think so. Maybe even the whole building. You wonder dazedly how none of the other tenants hasn't rushed over to complain about the noise. Yet, as you stare into the side of the front of you, oh, that cat has somehow grown into size. I think that's rabies. The eyes bluttering and glowing. Tail thrashing. Teeth enlarged, bearing a cave. Yeah, bubbling foam. The giant claws ripped and shred through the carpet, through the floor tiles, even below them? Ravenously trying to get at the red dot. Your hands are shaking. You don't know what to do. You feel trapped. You have to get away. Get away from you! Slowly back up towards the door. Light moves with you. Instantly, you flicker the lights away. This way and that way. The cat stampeding after it. So fast. Smashing through the TV, breaking the couch in half. Too fast. Bulldozing through the wall into the hallway. Oh! A chance. You turn immediately and bolted out of the door and come back. But in your haste, you forgot something. You forgot several somethings. You forgot your laser pointer, gripping like the lifeline in your hand. You forgot the mirror still miraculously hanging on the wall next to the hallway. The laser reflecting off of it, putting a small glowing red dot on it. On the back of your head. As you reach for the door, you forgot it's locked. Oh no. Yep. You didn't even have a chance to turn around before the cat lunges at you across the room at you. You're turned to shreds before you can even blink. Ending 12 targeted? Okay. Well, let's see. We got 2 out of 40. Okay. So there's okay, so there are 40 endings. If you guys like this video, hit that like button. And also subscribe for more Do Not Take This Cat Home. I am going to continue playing this game because let's see, we got 38 more endings to go. And I feel like once I get to almost to what I think is going to be the true ending, or I don't know, because apparently there's like one true ending, and I would be upset if ending 0 was the true ending. I would be upset. But like I said, if you guys like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and if you guys have any more game suggestions for me in the future, comment them down below. Anyway, hope you have a wonderful day. Bye bye.